Good morning. This is something I haven't done for a little while, and that's just a opening of a new Ryobi item that I've bought. So I've already got a Ryobi hot glue gun that has the battery attached to it, whereas this one has a cradle and uses the smaller glue sticks. So let's go and have a look at what we got. Okey-dokey. So this is the cradle. And just takes the normal batteries. Hello, Frosty the cat. So the glue gun, I mean that is nice. Very, very small, light. So yeah, okay, when I was first looking at this and looking at those connectors, I was thinking, oh, it's going to be a bit of a push, but no, it seems alright. So we've got the on off switch here. Good that we've got the indicator on both the holder and the hot glue gun itself. They did supply us with some glue sticks, so it takes these smaller glue sticks as opposed to the what I would call the normal size, but I guess it's depending on your point of view as to which one you use the most, as to which is normal and which is not normal. So route out a second. So this is my other glue gun. So if we look at the size difference, it's quite considerable. Now this is a really nice glue gun. I use this glue gun a lot. It's really good for outputting a lot of glue if you need a lot of glue. If you're trying to do something a little bit delicate, not always the ideal tool. The other issue I do have with it at times is it does get mighty hot, and obviously you get the dribble. So you got to put something down, otherwise you're dribbling all over your desk or whatever the gun's sitting on. With the battery plugged in, it does sit nice. It doesn't fall over. It's not unstable or anything. It's a nice glue gun. Now, what I like with this is we do have a dribble tray. So that's really good. The base is nice and stable, and let's hold that in. So it'd be interesting to see how long it takes. So we're definitely not up to temperature yet. One thing I will say is don't force these. Don't squeeze the trigger if it's not hot, because it will just slip inside and then you got to pull it apart and hook it all back up again. It doesn't break. Well, this one hasn't broken. So this one is, in here it just slips from the support, and you just pull it apart, clip it back together again, and she's good to go. So I have learnt to wait until they're nice and warm before you start to do any gluing. Well, that's heated up quite nicely already. Didn't take too long. Quite pleased with that. and we have our first benefit of the drip tray. So there we go. Obviously the advantage of this is when you're using it is you don't have the battery attached. So it is nice, small, light. Hook it back in and then she can heat up again. I don't believe there's any temperature control on it. That's one thing I would like to see, so that it switches on and off at a certain temperature. Most hot glue guns don't have that, and they just keep heating until they get mighty hot, and at that time you do have to be really careful, because when the glue gun gets really hot, so having it on the angle, I've defeated the drip tray. So as they, they can get mighty hot. If you get this on you, it will hurt. Okay. Well, that's a nice smooth action. And stuck. So yeah, no complaints. Stuck. Yeah, looking good. So obviously I've only just opened this, so I don't know what its battery usage is. I would imagine it's less than the big one, and the big one, I mean, it's I've used it for about an hour, I think, before having to change the battery, and normally I will turn it on and off to stop it from heat getting too hot. So I'm not trying to save battery power, it's just to stop it from getting too hot. Now this one here, when you're using it, so if you're doing something regular and gluing, putting it back on, taking it off, gluing, putting it back on, it's going to provide a little bit of self-regulation there as well, I think. But just again, if you've got it on there for a period of time, it's going to get hot. It's going to get very hot. And what I would say is, if you start seeing the glue sticks just drip, 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 it means it's too hot. And turn it off. And then turn it back on when you need it again. It'll retain its heat for some time. So I just find turning it on and off, and it will do the trick quite nicely. So yeah, obviously we've got a bit of heat there now, but feels good. The control feels nice, the tool's nice and light, still got a good grip, so still a nice size for the grip. Pretty much comparable with the big one, just with a smaller trigger. So yeah, obviously slightly different shape and design, but still comfortable to use. So either with that, yep, either there or there. Perhaps wouldn't suggest putting the finger there for too long a period of time, probably get a little bit warm. So there's the Ryobi compact glue gun. I'm very happy with it indeed. I mean, it's a nice tool, a nice little glue gun. The model number is the RGLM18. So nice. I would say if you're just doing a little bit of hot glue every now and then, this is probably the one to get. If you're doing a little bit more heavy duty hot gluing, then get the big one. Thank you for watching.